Hi guys. So there's a pretty big announcement that just went on, I believe it was Sunday. It was actually about a new phone that just came out. It was the Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus. So these phones are going to be not like revolutionary, but they're definitely going to be a lot different. They're going to have some features that aren't in very many other phones or any at all for that matter for some features. So both phones are actually going to have the same resolution, which is a little different than a lot of other phones that have multiple sizes. So the small one actually is going to have a sharper display. One's going to be the 6.2, which is the S9 Plus, and that one's going to be probably the most exciting. But the cameras in the phones are going to have a adjustable aperture. So if you ever got into a little bit of photography, I personally used to shoot SLR photos, like manual camera, and the aperture size, the smaller it is, the more crisp the image that you get out of it is really what it comes down to. But the bigger the aperture, the more light you let in, which allows for low light pictures. So that's why all these new phones are going to have, 1.6, 1.8, all the really large aperture sizes. And the smaller the number, the bigger the hole is. It's backwards. But the S9 is going to have a 2.4 or a 1.5 setting. You can see it in a couple videos that people have posted on there. It gives it a low light camera, and it also gives it a sharper image camera. I don't know how much better it's going to be. I think Dave 2D talked about it. He goes, you'd think that they'd have some pictures that would show how much sharper the picture is, but no one's really posted anything about it, so we don't really know if it's a gimmick or if it's going to be something that actually does something major. Uh, but nevertheless, the 1.5 is a pretty large aperture size. I think the largest number or the largest one that I have on any of my lenses is like a 1.2. So it's getting pretty close. So with that being said, the other cool thing about the camera is that it's actually going to do super slow-mo, like 960 frames a second, which I guess it's only for like zero point 0.7 seconds or something like that, so it's not really a long time, but it'll be cool for some things. If you can, record an explosion or you can record fire or something like that, it would look really cool. But other than that, I think it's a little bit of gimmick. I'm not personally going to switch to Samsung. Those features aren't enough for me. I haven't seen that the camera's that much better, and I really don't like how Samsung's overlay is either. I don't like Bixby. I don't like any of that type of stuff, but that's just all personal preference. But the other things that are really cool about it are that you get dual lenses now on the S9 Plus, which a lot of cameras had, but the S8 Plus didn't. So only the Note 8 did. So that's going to be cool. You get more stereoscopic view. You get your portrait mode and stuff on the rear camera. It gives you a little bit of depth mapping that way. But the other thing that's pretty neat on it is it's going to have the new Snapdragon processor, which is supposed to be way better for power management. You're supposed to have, better connectivity. Everything's supposed to be just overall better. So it'll be a cool phone to see. I hope that some of the features and stuff get transferred over to new phones later in the year. Hopefully they come out with like a Pixel 3, and that would probably be my phone. Because right now I'm rocking the Pixel 2 XL. So yeah, it's a exciting time for new phones. I'm glad to see that Samsung's doing something a little bit different, but they actually displayed some other phone there that was a completely like bezel-less phone, and it looked really awesome. It had a pop-up camera on it, which seems a little bit gimmicky, and I doubt that it will actually make production, but if it does, that's a cool looking phone, and I'm a total phone nerd. I end up buying a phone like every 6 months, it seems like. So I'm just excited to see where they're going. So that's my quick 2 cents on the Samsung S9 Plus. I personally won't buy it, but it has some cool features. If you're looking for a new phone and you'd like Samsung, maybe you have like an S7 or a Note 6 or 5 or whatever it is, the old ones, it might be worth switching. I wouldn't say that the S8 or Note 8 owners really have much to look forward to in this new one. Oh, one thing actually, fingerprint scanner. That's probably the number one thing that made me not go to the S8 Plus when I was looking at phones before the Pixel 2 XL came out, was the fingerprint scanner. I heard was just in a horrible spot. They actually moved it lower, dead center, below the cameras. that is something that I think completely changes my outlook on that phone, but still not going to end up getting it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you do like my videos, please thumbs up. If you don't like them, please thumbs down. Also, please subscribe. Appreciate everyone that's subscribed so far. If you have any comments or suggestions for future videos, please leave those in the comments section below. Thank you guys very much. Have a good rest of your day.